So it seems that our next hunt is going to be Yama Tsukami. It was my understanding that Yama would unlock after Demise did Shengauden, but maybe it goes Yama Tsukami, Shengauden, then Ukanlos. Maybe I swapped them around in my head, because I know it's a triple urgent in G-Ring, so as like the final quest that you do, it must start with Yama Tsukami and then move into Shen, which is weird. You'd think Yama Tsukami would be second to last, but I guess not. You can see that I'm using Greatsword here. I usually don't go Blade Master for Yama Tsukami. It's not that it's hard, it's just it's not as enjoyable as going ranged, because if you go ranged, you can hit him constantly, much higher DPS, whereas if you're going Blade Master, you have to wait for the right opportunity to hit him. But the reason why I'm going Blade Master here is not just to do something a little different, it's also because I've just gone ranged in the previous 2 hunts that I've done in this particular recording, so I'd like to switch it up, not just for myself, but for you guys as well. And yeah, we're going to do it that way. To my understanding, Yama Tsukami's primary elemental weakness is Dragon, so I'm using the Black Fatalis Blade. This is my greatsword of choice for the Dragon element. There are a lot of choices for Dragon greatswords in this game, a lot. There are a lot of really good ones, and I decided to go with this one. I don't know if it's a good decision, but that's what I decided to go with at the time. I weighed up all the stats and thought this would be best, because I was going to use Sharpness +1 as well. I mean, depending on which sword is best will change, or rather, the sword that is best will depend on whether you have Sharpness +1 or not. And I do have it, so with Sharpness +1 I decided that this would be best for me. So that's what I've got. I've got pretty much every Fatalis weapon that I wanted to get, and they're really, like, most of them are not that great, to be honest with you. And they're only really viable with Sharpness +1. I wouldn't recommend using a Fatalis weapon without Sharpness +1, unless it's obviously a gun or something. If it's a gun, you're obviously not going to need that. Anyway, I don't know if our 4th person is coming, but I do fear for Mogazumi for the reason that he does not have any skills. He's sitting on all high rank armor here, and it's not looking good at all. In fact, I don't even know, is that high rank? No, or is that low rank? I mean, the Rathalos helm and the Rathalos Tassa are low rank, I think. The other stuff is high rank, yeah, but this is not good for Yama Tsukami. I'm really not feeling good about this guy's loadout. I've got some life powders here, but maybe I should just steal them from the box. The idea is that there is a one-shot attack that Yama Tsukami does, and as long as you life powder a person who gets hit by it before they're... Okay, so there's an animation that takes place where you get sucked towards the mouth of the Yama Tsukami. If you are life powdered in the time that it takes for you to fly through the air and hit the ground and roll on your back, you will survive death. If no one life powders you in that moment, you will die. It is an instant death otherwise. So, yeah. I'm probably going to need some for this guy because I don't think he has much experience with Yama Tsukami. Beyond that, he's probably going to die anyway due to lack of defense, unless he's playing it really safe. You never know, he might be familiar with how to fight a Yama Tsukami, but my guess would be that he isn't, because any competent hunter wouldn't be running around with a set like this at Hunter Rank 7. You know, he's been through the entirety of high rank and he has a completely mix-matched armor set that has no additional skills. Like, no skills at all, I should say. And yet he's got 2 low-rank pieces. It's not looking good at all, so I don't have much faith. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the hunt. Looks like we are about to depart for the Yama Tsukami hunt. I think Demise really wants to wait for a 4th, but I don't think anyone's coming, so looks like we are tantalizingly close to departing. Ah! Go. Do it. Do it. Well, either way, I am going to be playing the cutscene, because I would like to demonstrate it to you guys. There probably aren't too many demonstrations on YouTube of this cutscene at this resolution, so I would like to at least provide that for you. Of course, every time someone doesn't skip the cutscene, people in the chat will complain, but I don't care, I'm doing it for you guys. This is Yama Tsukami. Very cool. As far as the mainline series is concerned, he is an Elder Dragon unique to this game. He does appear in, I believe, Frontier and Monster Hunter Online. But those are not mainline games. Alright, I'm going straight for the life powders. Nobody touch the fucking life powders. Oh, one? Okay, I thought there was more. Whatever. Thought there was at least going to be 2 sitting there, but clearly not. I do not have the inventory space to bring rations. That's fine. It's quite alright. So indeed, for any quest at the... Is it called the Tower? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it's called the Tower. This is just called the Tower. That is the name of this location. This music might be familiar to most of you. The reason why is because the music where you probably heard this from was in like a side area to that of the tower. This is the main tower location. We don't have to climb the entire tower. That's the tower up there. We don't have to climb the entire thing to find Yama Tsukami because I believe it's broken. Like the tower's been destroyed or something like that. I don't know the story. But if you're finding, say, Gold Raytheon or Silver Rathalos, you do have to climb the whole frickin' tower. Actually, this is looking like we have to climb the whole tower. I don't think there's much more to climb than this. Or perhaps there is. I don't know, but either way. We're climbing much of the tower. This is the sort of thing that you just don't find with modern Monster Hunter games. Having to climb a whole frickin' tower to begin the hunt. It's just not good enough for modern Monster Hunter. Not streamlined enough. Coyote's running forward, he's going to be doing the most damage of the 3 of us for the reason that he is using the Acantor bow against this thing. That's usually what I use. Okay, we're not actually climbing the full tower. Area 7 is where we are going to be engaging Yama Tsukami in combat. I am going to enter first, so that I can host the hunt. I'm not actually going to wait for Demise just in case. Because I don't want Coyote to go in there. I don't think he has a great connection, so... To ensure that we have a nice demonstration of the hunt and the way it works, I'm going to be the one hosting here. As you can see, Yama Tsukami enters through the side and floats on up. He's a rather spooky elder dragon, and his hunt is not incredibly fun, but it is interesting at the very least. I'm going to try and get a hit in. As you can see, it is a little hard to go Blade Master effectively with this guy. Let's try to get in there. Now the key here is not to jump off the edge accidentally when you're going Greatsword. It does happen on occasion. Now when he does this, he can often go for the sucking maneuver. He's pinging. He's scared. He thinks it's going to happen. Yeah, look at him. He doesn't want to do anything. See, that was what Coyote was pinging for. He was worried that Yama Tsukami was going to go into a sucking maneuver. Okay, now he might actually do it. But I'm just going to go for a level 2, and then excellent. Now, you can either flinch him out of it, or just pray that he's not actually going to do it. God, he really wants to do the sucking maneuver. Let's see if we can witness this. I've got Trank Bombs, so... Oh, looks like he's not doing it. But yeah, if you throw Trank Bombs at Yama Tsukami, when he's doing his sucking maneuver, he will actually fall down to the bottom, and he'll stay down there for a little while. Want to look inside his mouth? That's his mouth right there. It's frickin' disgusting. Please don't hit me. Okay. As long as he doesn't hit me off the edge, that would be really terrible. One of the issues here with this fight is that you have to deal with thunderbugs quite a little bit. Oh, I sort of went too far. I was hoping that I'd be stopped by his physical body. That did not happen. You can see my DPS right now is in the toilet. This is exactly why I do not go Blade Master. You know what? I have to stay the fuck away from that guy. I've got no choice, other than to stay the fuck away. He's doing more damage than I am anyway. Purely on account of his DPS. Alright. Get in there for an attack. Yeah, DPS wise I am currently lowest. For the reason that, well, I was about to get that hit off, but then he went and roared or flinched or whatever the hell he did. I don't know. But this is pissing me off. Don't you fucking do it again. Just stay away from me. I came to this side so that I didn't get hit by you. Or so that I wouldn't get hit by you. Okay, keep away. Yeah, you keep doing that. That's really helpful, actually. I'm liking that. Get level 3 off. Excellent. I am trying to be very careful of that sucking attack. Okay, so now we want to crouch to avoid the swinging tentacles. It hurts if you get hit by it. Case in point, Coyote's health currently. Although he is a gunner, it is obviously going to hurt him more. Alright, we'll go in there. Please hit him. This is why I never go Blade Master. Because sometimes you just miss your attacks. Because he's moving around, he's big. He's a big fucking octopus thing. Balloon octopus. Anyway. I at least wanted to not be going ranged again. But how about this? I'll go ranged versus Shen Galden, which I'm assuming is the next hunt after this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, here we go. This should be an opportunity. Or not. No, I think I've missed it. Yeah, fucking hell. This is actually miserable, you know. At least get a level 2. Come on, man. Alright, go for the level 3. Whatever works. Whatever you can get away with, Doomlink. But yeah, you can imagine how going bow or bow gun would be much better. Oh, he's fallen down. So in this situation, we can actually jump onto his back, unless you fall straight through him, which can happen. That's called bad luck, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, you can actually carve his back for items. More specifically, you can get a rare item very occasionally called Dragonwood Plus, which is what you really want. All the other stuff I'm pretty sure you can get just by killing him normally, but Dragonwood Plus is really good to get because it's quite rare. And you can get Dragonwood Plus through Trenya, but for the most part... Well, I would say for the most part Trenya is the easiest way to get Dragonwood Plus, but Dragonwood Plus is a Yama Tsukami thing, and it is required for some of his weapons. I know it's required for the longsword and the hunting horn. I don't know what else. The reason why I suddenly stop moving on occasion is because my controller's analog stick is actually fucked. So, it's something I'm having to deal with, not so much you. It might look a little weird for you, but it's much better that it looks weird than me who's trying to actually move and suddenly can't move. Anyway. Again, I just changed directions there and my character just stops moving because of my analog stick. You know, having to dodge this guy's fucking hammer is only making this much harder. I wish I brought my bow at this point. It's not even worth going Blade Master here. Oh dear. Come on, just go for that level 2, or not. Even going for less damage was not enough to make contact. Alright, I don't even care, I'm going for damage right now. Are you sucking? He's not sucking. Level 3, come on. Excellent. I'm finally doing a little bit of damage at least. As opposed to literally nothing. Can you not do it right on me? What's your problem? I understand you're desperate to deal damage, but I'm a little more desperate than you, I can assure you. Keep away from these fucking tentacles. Ow. Alright. Mega potion time. Oh yeah, that guy, by the way, who I was worried about. Okay, I think this is a sucking moment. He has to be sucking by now. Yeah. Really? There we go. I don't know why that first one didn't fucking work. Anyway, this will be a good opportunity for me to hit him. I can't really demonstrate it because I'm inside his fucking body. You can see my sword swinging and you can hear it swinging. Can't really see it so much. Just trying to hit that face of his if we can slowly make our way in there. I'm just keeping away from it because of that fucking hammer guy. But yeah, he stays on the ground here for a while. Unfortunately, however, he's going to fly in the air after this, and I'm not really going to be able to hit him. I will try. I will definitely try. Now, he can actually hurt us with fire, I think, if he stays around here. Oh, this is really annoying. But yeah, he basically stays at this elevation, so you wouldn't be able to hit him up the top, and you can only barely hit him here. Ancient Dragon Treasure, by the way, is pretty good. There we go. Got hit by the fire there. But yeah, Ancient Dragon Treasure is very good for pocket points. In other words, village points. It is Pocket Village after all. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And by that I mean... you know what I mean. Has he gone back up? No, he hasn't. Oh, he's slamming down. Excellent. Let's get a level 3 in. But yeah, by that I mean throwing tranks and sending him down here. Because now I can't hit him at all. At least I had a chance to hit him previously, but now it's just not feeling so good. Not feeling so good. Come on. Yay, I hit him or something. Better than nothing. Let's just do draw attacks, because that way I can get on target at least. What you doing? Guess that was a small flinch. Is he flying up yet? Oh no 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 no! That's alright. I was probably running low on sharpness anyway. Or perhaps not, because I've been hitting him so infrequently. Oh dear. I mean, some people can effectively go Blade Master with this guy, but there's no real reason to force yourself to do it. And I don't have much experience with it. I always go ranged because I've always had ranged as an option. And obviously I'm going to go ranged with a monster like this. So, that's how it is. Doing draw attacks with critical draw is not too bad. It's called Art of Unsheathing in this game. In fact, I will show you my skills in case you'd like to see them. I've got Focus, Critical Draw, Sharpness +1, and Item Usage Improvement. Which I believe, you know, for buffing items, for example, allows that to last longer when you use it. I don't know what other effects that it has, but I know that's one of the uses for it. You know, things like Might Seeds and Might Pills and such. Can you please go up? Thank you. He's finally going up to the top, now we can go and chase him. And I might actually be able to hit him properly with actual charge attacks. Imagine that. We're 10 minutes in. Thank God we didn't 3-man with that guy who would have been doing lacking damage. I'm pretty sure that guy... Oh yeah, I was in the middle of trying to explain that before. The guy who I was worried about previously left because I mentioned that his set probably isn't good enough, and he asked if he should leave, and he did leave, so respect to him. Being nice enough not to force us to suffer on account of his terrible fucking set. Alright. I'm gonna get hit, unless I can shield or roll out of the way in time. I don't think he's gonna last too much longer, but this definitely would be a much faster hunt if I could hit this thing more consistently. He would definitely be dead by now if I had my Cantor bow as well. But that's not the way things were gonna work, because I didn't want to go ranged. But I've now learned that it's not worth it. Oh, here we go again. Maybe I can actually get on the back this time. Come on. Excellent. So you want to go up to the lumpy part here, and carve. Ancient Dragon Wood, not bad at all. Well, actually, it's pretty normal. First aid med, don't really need that. See if we can get Dragon Wood Plus. That's what you really want. All the other stuff, not really. Interesting. I actually thought it was Ancient Dragon Treasure that I had carved, that's why I said that's good. It's actually pretty normal to get Ancient Dragon Wood. That's your typical thing. Dragon Treasure, I don't really need points at this point. So at this time you want to get over here as quickly as possible because Yama Tsukami does do fire attacks. Alright, he's roaring instead of doing a fire attack, which is very nice of him, but yeah, the point is you want to get out of this area pretty quickly, because you don't want to be getting hit by that. It hurts, as you have seen previously, no doubt. Alright. I think I've managed to host again. Basically, the host of the monster is the first person to enter the room. That's how that works. Come on, hit that fucking tentacle. Are you kidding me? That slight movement on the part of Yama Tsukami was enough to get him out of my range. That is so annoying. Get that fucking tentacle. Not on me. Damn it. Alright, that is a dead Yama Tsukami right there. He flies down, slams on the ground, and slowly dies. His death animation takes a really long time to complete, and you can carve him during the entirety of it. But I didn't go down immediately because I wanted to show you guys him falling down, because it's a rather epic death. What do I want to get rid of here? I guess I don't need antidotes. I don't even really need Yama Tsukami stuff, but you never know. Maybe it'll be useful for something. I can barely see what the fuck's going on. Elder Dragon Blood, definitely don't need that. I have plenty of that. Well, I apologize for the fact that I couldn't properly demonstrate Yama Tsukami because I was struggling to hit him the whole fucking quest. Again, most of the damage dealt would have been Coyote, and I wouldn't doubt that Demayas would have ended up doing more damage than me as well, even though I have a better weapon. because I was not really hitting this thing much. Bit of a shame, but now I know not to go Blade Master, seriously, or at least not use a fucking Greatsword. Longsword might be fine, because it still has decent range, and it attacks fairly frequently. You can see that well, I don't even know how to refer to that. The stuff on the edge of his body is still flowing and moving, and it's kind of gross, but that's Yama Tsukami, a very interesting Elder Dragon that not many people have hunted, for the reason that he's only in one game. Alright. As you can see, that's 4,000 points just for one Ancient Dragon treasure, and the only way you can get that from Yama Tsukami is by throwing Tranks at him and knocking him down so that he produces a shiny. Usually you'll just get regular Dragon treasure, but occasionally you can get Ancient Dragon treasure. And again, points, Poké points, really useful if you want Dragonwood Plus, because you need points to send Trenya out to the specific location where he gets Dragonwood Plus. So Yama Tsukami ends up being pretty good, because if you find him, you are likely to get Ancient Dragon treasures over time if you're doing the right thing to get them. And if you're getting points, then you can use Trenya to get Dragonwood Plus, while also hoping that you can carve Dragonwood Plus while fighting Yama Tsukami. So that's the idea. Shit. What did I even put away? I didn't mean to put it away, whatever the hell it was. Trank Bomb. No, what was it? What did I just put away? That's so annoying. I hate it when I put something away accidentally. Cold Drink? No. Psychos? No. Oh shit. Well, let's get antidotes back in there anyway. Or was it Ancient Potion? No, it wasn't. What the fuck was it? I'm missing something! Well, whatever. I'm not... Oh, wait, is it... No, it's not Whetstones. Because I was about to say, well, I'm not going to miss it if I can't even see what it is, but if it were Whetstones, I definitely would miss that. Anyway, I won't worry about it for now. Let's put away this life powder. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I didn't put away anything too terrible. It was accidental, but maybe it wasn't anything important. Anyway, I don't know what our next hunt is going to be, but it's probably going to be Shengarden, in which case I will be going Pierce Heavy Bowgun or something. Maybe I'll go Pierce Light Bowgun, we'll see what would be best. But, yeah, it's going to be another one of those weird monsters that doesn't appear in the later games. Shengarden first appeared in 2 DOS, however. He is not entirely unique to this game. Either way, I will see you guys in the next hunt, regardless of whatever monster it happens to be. Alright, so 2 days have actually passed since I was last recording in Freedom Unite, or at the very least, since you last saw footage in this video of me, I believe, hunting a Yama Tsukami. This time around we are going to be doing an arena hunt with, well, not really with Rajang, because we're not hunting with Rajang, we're hunting against Rajang. That's kind of how that works. So I've decided that I don't actually want to show you guys this hunt, but I will show you a brief summary of what I just had to endure. I could definitely go Rapid Bow, but what the hell is that for? That is totally not necessary. Are you stupid? Look, I'm sorry guys, but this guy has just gone ahead and made it much harder for us to fight this Rajang for literally no reason at all. The second Rajang does not appear until this one dies. And this guy obviously doesn't realize that. Now you would think that he would have checked around first to see if the second one was here. Obviously there was no other Rajang to interrupt our hunt here, so I don't know what the hell he was doing, but that was a bit weird. There are a few quests that you can do with Rajang in G-Rank. This one is called the Final Invitation. Basically how it works is we start off with a regular sized Rajang here, and then when this one dies, look, we've got someone flash bombing as well. No idea, these people. Or at least this particular guy has no freaking idea. There's nothing I can really say to him, because it's not like he's going to read the chat if I tell him not to flash bomb, so yeah. All we can do is just hopefully have this guy observe that flashing a Rajang is actually not the right thing to do, and then, yeah, maybe he won't do it anymore. And why are you throwing another one while he's still flashed? I do find Spread Bow to be pretty good for... Great. I do find Spread Bow to be pretty good for breaking the horns, but it's a lot easier when the Rajang is actually predictable. He is, of course, not predictable while he's being flashed, stupidly. So, yeah, there you go. Let's try and aim this shot to the face. Are you actually kidding me? you can see that this Rajang is much larger. He does not have more health to my knowledge, however he is going to be harder to fight because larger monsters in general are harder to fight because they cover more ground. If this guy pings one more time, I'm going to scream. But yeah. Okay, we're going to do it that way. Whatever makes you happy. It seems that your set is not the only one throwing flash bombs against monsters that actually should not be flashed. I don't know when people will learn this. I guess never. Why do I even bother? Why are you throwing a smoke bomb? See, what is this team? I don't understand. I will never understand, to be honest with you. What do you want now? Oh my god. Oh, don't get him in that pitfall. That would be a bad idea. But yeah, because I am used to fighting Child of Destruction, here we go. Because I am used to fighting Child of Destruction, I'm used to the opposite pitfall trap resistance to regular Rajang. Of course, Child of Destruction is basically Furious Rajang, but he is not given an official name. Okay, we have got this place surrounded in traps, and instead of leading the monster into the trap, you want to flash bomb him, which is going to cause him to turn around and go in a totally different direction in most cases. Fortunately for the guy flash bombing, that didn't happen this time around. But it's definitely happened many times previously in this hunt, so there is not much strategy being employed at the moment. It's just, oh, flash bombs are great, so I'm going to throw them. Well, actually, they're only great versus certain monsters, and Rajang is certainly not one of them. Actually, that's a good opportunity to hit the face. I can't believe him. Unfortunately, the nature of second generation in general is that flash bombing monsters is very effective. So people, I suppose, have had it instilled in their heads to throw flash bombs endlessly to succeed in second generation Monster Hunter. And then, of course, if they don't actually observe what's going on, they will do exactly that versus monsters that are actually terrible to be flashed. Yeah, flashing Rajang is not recommended at all. I seriously do not understand why people can be so fucking unobservant when it comes to the effectiveness of a flash bomb going up against a monkey. You can clearly see that it makes the fight harder, but people do it anyway. Whatever, man. Whatever.